snowy Tuesday morning. Our first alert continues. We're still expecting snow to continue, a light glaze of ice in parts of the state. Limited visibility on the roadways as well as some slick travel. Now, the good news is it seems that salt is working. Roads on the drive-in this morning actually weren't in bad shape, but the untreated surfaces certainly slick. Winter weather advisories continue through the remainder of today. Temperatures outside 20 in northwestern Connecticut and Salisbury right now, 25 in Hartford, 27 in Groton and New Haven. First alert live radar here showing some snow showers starting to move back in through northwestern Connecticut, but it's the shoreline that's about to get another batch of steadier snow. This is over the last half hour from West Haven to New Haven, Guilford, Madison, Clinton, and over to Old Lyme, almost to Waterford now. We're beginning to see that snow make its way back into the state. First alert futurecast shows snow becoming a bit more widespread through 8, 9, 10 o'clock this morning. By 11, we start to introduce some warmer air. So south and east of 84 is where we run the risk of some mixing, perhaps a bit of freezing rain in the mix. A quick flip back to snow before this all wraps up by 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight. We're in much better shape. Our iCam in New Haven showing that the green is certainly looking a bit whiter this morning. A live look at our iCam Middletown parking lot showing snow cover similar on our iCam here in Storrs. So today we're expecting highs in the upper 20s near 30 inland, mid 30s along the shoreline once we mix things in. Tonight it's going to be cold. Teens inland as low as about 10 degrees in the Litchfield Hills, closer to 20 along the shoreline. And on the first alert 7-day forecast here, flurries are possible beginning later on Thursday. And then we still think that we could see some snow later Friday. Blustery heading into the weekend. Both Saturday and Sunday going to be feeling much colder. Models in better agreement of just really a glancing blow. The American and European models here for Friday morning showing a couple of showers around, a few showers lingering into the evening. By Saturday morning, though, we're actually back to dry on both model suites. So the risk of an impactful storm system arriving later Friday does seem to be dwindling. But of course, we will be first to alert you should that change. Given the roads, the condition on the roads this morning, Caitlin Francis has an update on